This drill is all about change of direction, in particular change of direction when you're in possession of the football. Diego Maradona once said that football is a game about deceit. Now, if you don't know who Maradona is, put him into Google, and the first searches that are likely to come up is when he scored a goal with his hand against England in the 1986 World Cup. That's not the sort of deceit that we're after. In the same game, he scored a fantastic goal where he dribbled from his own half of the pitch past several England players and before sliding the ball into the goal. He used skill, he used speed, he used close control, he used his body movements, and importantly, he used change of direction in order to score that goal. Now, change of direction is an important skill not just for attackers, but for defenders also, and there are things in this drill that everybody of all levels and abilities will be able to pick up to improve their game. Let's start with a warm-up. You'll need 4 cones. You put down a central cone, and then you put out 3 cones around that to form a triangle. Each of the outside cones should be 5 paces away from the middle cone. For the warm-up, you won't need the ball. What we're practicing to do is to burst away in one direction or the other at short notice. So we take a jog around the top of the outside cones, and as we come back towards the middle cone, we burst one way or another. This drill can be done in 2 ways. If you're on your own, you make the decision as you approach the middle cone which way you're going to go. If you've got somebody that can help you, they can call out a direction to make it more difficult for you, so you have to react to that call just like you would in a game if the ball went one direction or the other. So we jog around the top. And we keep going until we're warmed up. For the first part of this session, we want to learn to burst away from a defender using close control. We'll treat our central cone as that defender. What we want to do is dribble from the outside cone towards the defender and then use the outside of our right foot to burst away in the direction of the next cone. Lots of close control and keep doing the laps. What we want to make sure we do is make sure we judge that distance before the defender when we do the skill. If we do it too far away from that defender, they're going to be able to read which way we go. If we do it too close to the defender or the cone, they're going to be able to steal the ball off us in a game situation. So one of the keys to change of direction is being able to use both feet as well as the other. As you get older, coaches and players will recognize which foot you are stronger at and will show you in the opposite direction in order to make you less effective on the pitch. If you can change direction with both feet, it makes you a much more formidable opponent. So we're going to do that exact same drill again, but we're going to burst away using our left foot this time. Keep practicing and get better. This next piece of skill is going to help you put your opponent off balance. We're going to use the exact same outside of our foot burst as we used in the last drill, but before that we're going to briefly stop the ball before moving away. The intention is that that stop will hopefully stop the defender, and then your immediate change of direction will put them off balance. Our next drill is going to introduce a step over before we burst away. Now the step over is not to show off, okay? It's a good bit of skill to introduce if you want to put your defender off balance, or you want to deceive them into think you're going to kick the ball with one foot, but you're actually going to move it in the other direction. So we're going to use our right foot first, okay? So that indicates we're going to burst with our right, so we're going to do our step over anti-clockwise with our left. Once we've completed that one, we're going to do the opposite way around. So we're going to be bursting away with our left foot. We're going to be doing our clockwise step over with our right foot. Keep practicing. Get that turning circle of your step over foot closer to the ball as you can. As you can see with mine, I'm a little bit out of practice, but you'll improve. The more you do it, the better feel you'll get for the ball and to using your weaker foot, both to use your step over and to burst away. If you want to challenge yourself, find a volunteer who can go in the middle of the triangle to act as a defender. Set up the drill so one of their feet has to be in position where the middle cone currently is. Dribble past them, use that change of direction, different skills, different feet to see if you can keep close control to get past them. If you can't find a volunteer, then continue improvements on doing your repetitions and laps. Can you do all of the series of drills with both feet, one after the other, without making a mistake? How many times can you do it? Keep improving and have fun.